A nursing home or care home is a facility for residential care of elderly or disabled people. Care homes provide accommodation and personal care for people who need extra support in their daily lives. Personal care, which includes help with washing, dressing, assisting with toileting, assisting with mobility, taking medication, assisting with feeds, just to mention a few activities. Some care homes offer social activities such as day trips or outings. We'll do a separate video detailing the types of care homes, advantages and disadvantages of working in a care home, and everything you need to know about care homes. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you care homes which are currently hiring nurses and care assistants from overseas with visa sponsorship. So, without wasting any of your time, let's dive right into the video.
Alright, they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, gadget, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Hacking, stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? I'm a savage.
The first on my list is Arundel Manor Luxury Care Home. At Arundel Manor, they take pride in a service that focuses on care, all delivered in a 5-star living environment. It is a home that residents can call their own. Arundel Manor is a purpose-built luxury care home in a prominent position, conveniently located in Mill Hill, which is an affluent suburb in the London Borough of Barnet. Mill Hill is a historic town that has excellent access to road, rail and bus links. With a 24/7 dedicated care team of experienced nurses, carers and support staff, they work to deliver a personalized care approach, and this care is tailored to suit individual needs and to retain their independence, well-being and self-worth. What I like about this care home is that it is a state-of-the-art care home. As you can see, just by looking at it, you can tell that it is a luxurious care home. And the most beautiful thing about this care home is that they are committed to your development and training, and they will support you through a robust induction and help you to develop and enhance your skill set. So they are looking for nurses and healthcare assistants. They state that if you are a candidate from overseas or require sponsorship to work in the UK, please use this link. So this is the link that you are going to use for you to be able to apply for these care roles. And they say, please note, we only provide sponsorship for nurse or healthcare assistant roles. And guys, the interesting bit is that they not only have this one care home, this care company has got 16 other care homes, and if you go through the other 16 care homes, they all have healthcare assistant and registered nurses roles. So this is a wonderful opportunity if you're looking to relocate to UK as a healthcare assistant or as a registered nurse. I'm going to leave the link in the description box so that you check them out and apply. The next care company that I'm going to be talking about is Ashbrook Care Home, which is located in Northern Ireland. And before I talk about this care home, let me emphasize, because I always do, why you should choose Northern Ireland over any other place in the United Kingdom. If you live and work in Northern Ireland, you can save up to £10,000 per annum as compared to someone who lives, for example, in a place like England. Why do I say so? In Northern Ireland, for example, you can pay £550 in rent for a 2-bed apartment as opposed to £1,200 or more that you might pay for a 2-bed apartment in a place like England. Already you'd have saved, if you combine the difference over 12 months, you'd have saved well above £8,000 per annum. Not only that, In other places, they pay up to around £2,200 in council tax per year, of which in Northern Ireland you do not pay any council tax. You can also save roughly £500 on water bills in Northern Ireland because, unlike other places in the UK, the Northern Ireland does not pay any water bills. Besides, Northern Ireland is one of the cheapest places in terms of cost of living here in the UK. Everything in Northern Ireland is cheaper than any other place in the UK. Another thing, in Northern Ireland, if you register with your GP, whatever prescription they prescribe for you, whether they prescribe 10 drugs or 20 drugs for you, you do not pay a single dime for any prescription. Whereas in other places like England, if a GP prescribes anything for you, you have to pay for the medication. And hey, medication in UK can be very expensive. But in Northern Ireland, you don't pay for any prescription. Should I go on, guys? Let me stop here, because when it comes to talking about the advantages of living and working in Northern Ireland, I would go on and on and on. Anyway, Ashbrook Care Home is a modern purpose-built care home which opened in September 2003 and can accommodate up to 68 residents, and it is set in a very attractive place. I mean, guys, Northern Ireland has got beautiful landscape. This care home offers residential and nursing care as well as specialist care for those with dementia. Ashbrook Care Home is privately owned and is registered with RQIA, and they regularly check and inspect and regulate the operation of the care home. So they are currently looking for registered general nurses and pre-registered nurses. As you can see, we are looking for compassionate and caring registered nurse to join our team. We offer tier 2 sponsorship for international applicants. So guys, let me differentiate between a registered nurse and a pre-registered nurse. If you are looking to work in Northern Ireland as a registered nurse and you have already passed your OSCE and you are, for example, working for another company, maybe in England, and you have decided you now want to come to Northern Ireland and work as a nurse in Northern Ireland, they can offer you tier 2 visa sponsorship because you are an international applicant or you are an overseas nurse and you still require sponsorship to work in UK. So you can apply if you want to switch employers. Secondly, if you are a pre-registered general nurse, it means you are not yet in UK. You are applying, whether you're applying from South Africa or applying from Zambia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, wherever you're applying from. The company will offer you visa sponsorship so that you are able to relocate to UK and you come and work as a pre-registered general nurse until you pass your objective structured clinical examination known as the OSCE examination, which all nurses do, so that they register as registered or pinned nurses with NMC UK. So if you're interested in working in Northern Ireland as a nurse and you're coming from overseas, Ian's Immigration and Nationality Service is actually hiring for Ashbrook Care Home, and I'm going to leave the link in the description box. This is a highly reliable organization, guys, and it has brought in thousands and thousands of nurses to UK. And if you are in UK already and you want to switch an employer, you require tier 2 visa sponsorship to live and work here in UK. This is the opportunity for you. Just check the link in the description box and apply. The last care company hiring healthcare assistant and nurses in Northern Ireland is... Wait a minute. Have you subscribed and have you smashed that like button? If you haven't, smash that like button and smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss when I come and share more opportunities with you. So our next care company, which is hiring nurses, doctors, and healthcare assistants from overseas with visa sponsorship, is Skills Provision. Skills Provision is a highly reliable international recruiter, and they are looking for healthcare professionals in Northern Ireland. As you can see, healthcare professionals required in Northern Ireland. Skills Provision is recruiting for various healthcare disciplines in Northern Ireland. Requirements: healthcare experience. So they need you to have experience, whether you're a nurse or you're a care worker or you're a doctor. You also need to have your IELTS English test or an equivalent. If you're a nurse, you know that you need a band score of 7. And if you're a healthcare assistant, you know that you need a band score of 4 UKVI. You need to be able to work well within a team environment. You need to be enthusiastic. And if applying from outside of the UK, you need to be able to meet the requirements for visa sponsorship. I'm sure we now all know what the requirements for visa sponsorship are. If you don't know, I'll just give you a quick rundown. If you are a nurse, you need to have passed your computer-based test known as CBT and have your IELTS band score of 7, like I've already mentioned. And you should obviously have your qualifications, whether it's a degree or your diploma in nursing, and approved by the NMC to move to the next stage, which is the objective structured clinical examination. For care assistants, you need to do your TB test, your police clearance. Of course, police clearance is needed for all professionals. You also need to have your IELTS, like I've already mentioned, a band score of 4. And you also need to have some relevant experience. You might be required to show proof of funds depending on which company they place you with, but most of the time Skills Provisions places you in either hospitals or care homes, and most of the time these don't normally require you to provide proof of funds because they normally sponsor your visa and your relocation to UK. So guys, this is all that I wanted to share with you. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you found it to be helpful, do give it a massive thumbs up and share it with your friends, and do subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any of my videos, because I'm yet to come with more companies not only recruiting healthcare assistants but different jobs here in UK. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.